It's a big one. It's exciting. I'm excited. This is thrilling stuff. Get this over, I think. Oh boy. All right. Where are we at here? Oh yeah, I was gonna say to start. Gathered friends. We are gathered here today. Oh my god, chat is chaotic. Yeah, so by the way, for the chat here today, today's a very important day for a lot of people. Some people probably had the best day of their lives today finding out this news. If you can't keep it civil, I'm gonna make it members only, just so that we're all clear on the up and up there. So don't be an a-hole. Anyway, some big stuff happened today. Some big drama, the drama. Everyone loves drama, and I assume that's why we have over 2,000 people in attendance right now. So thank you for taking some time out of your day to listen to me babble about something on the internet. I got removed from the LEGO Ambassador Network today, which is something I think we all saw coming. I mean, we used to joke about it when first got in the LEGO Ambassador Network that, how long would Ryan last? And the question was, how long would I last? Because it could have never been a forever thing. I'm just not built for it. I'm not the yes man guy that's just going to do everything anyone says just because type of thing. Like, that's just not where I find myself at this current point in my life. And so, it was always the joke of how long slow mode is on. It's on like 33 seconds. It is what it is, man. The chat's just... I'll put it up to 33. It was at 20 seconds, but I don't think it's going to fix much. But yeah, so it's like, all right, this is fine. Whatever. Like, it's only going to last so long. How long is it going to last? Well, today we found out how long it was going to last. And the answer to that is about a year and a half. It's been about a year and a half since they let me into the program. And just a little bit of base knowledge for people that don't know, the LEGO Ambassador Network is what LEGO runs to support their communities, basically. And where I think myself personally has a big disconnect with this is I look at it as a advertising type of deal. Holy crap, the chat doesn't stop. As like a marketing tool. And LAN itself, for those that don't know, and that's going to be very few of you probably that do know, the LEGO Ambassador Network itself doesn't see itself as a marketing tool. So you may look at this and like, oh, they're sending all these YouTubers free things and whatnot. But LAN doesn't see themselves as that thing that is like putting out a product so that they can sell more product with their like ambassadors, so to speak. So I'm gonna answer questions from chat in a minute, or like in a few minutes, but I do want to go over like why I'm kicked and why I kind of wanted out anyway. And there's a whole thing with the Lego leaks, which is a whole nother issue in and of itself that I don't even know if I can like talk about in depth here in a way that I think is meaningful. I think that kind of deserves its own video and topical thing. Like, this is completely separate from that, although it probably is worth a bit of a footnote. So thank you. We're almost at 5,000 viewers. This is by far the most I've ever had. We should do more drama stuff. We're gonna create more fake. I'm gonna create fake drama now. This was an idea of Brigatex. Let me refresh this. So can't even read chat. No, you cannot, Jacob Day. No, you cannot. I mean, you can pause it, I'm sure, but it's going. So why did I get removed from LAN? This is the question that I'm sure a lot of people want to know the answer to, and it's not a particularly clear and easy answer to just give to you. I don't necessarily have, like, it's not like, some people would like to think it's like the Star Wars leaks that I did like a month ago. It's not even that. Like, it is more so the multitude of little things added up over time that have kind of come to a head. So let's go through some of those, I suppose. I believe, one of the things that I was told, let me make sure I'm on the right mic too. You guys should be able to hear that. I should be on the right mic. But one of the reasons is, I find myself in a position as like a really large Lego YouTuber, or YouTuber in the Lego space. Like, in the scheme of things on YouTube, I'm Jack All. I'm a P or whatever. I'm a peon. Is it peon or just a P? Like, I'm a spec, right? Like, you got PewDiePie, Mr. Beast, 50 million, 100 million subscribers, that type of thing. And then you got maybe like 300,000 subscribers. So So like the chat is a nightmare. I know. It's fine. It's not a big deal. This is insane. So like, like I find myself in a position where like if I say something, like anything, like I'll use Brickatect because he likes getting picked on. If I say I think Brickatect did a thing that was weird, like apparently people will take that as gospel and like do things in my name that aren't necessarily what I would want or intend out of something like that to happen. And it's unfortunate, but that's where I find myself. Like it's not necessarily a bad thing to have followers that like you or whatever, but like there is like a level of responsibility or something that I don't find myself able to hold myself to. Like I just am me, and I'm not holding myself to the corporate level of like I'm gonna be the perfect guy like a lot of other people in LAN try to be. Like I just have never been that, can't be that, probably never will. Like a lot of a lot of people aren't perfect. What are you gonna do? So like and I find myself in that same position to some degree or another. So yeah, like I'm trying to think of other reasons. I'm sure the leaks didn't help me stay in LAN, but I know from what I was told that it was not necessarily the reasoning, because there isn't a reasoning necessarily in one particular sense of the word. I believe another thing was if you guys listen to the Bad Bricks podcast, it's a podcast I do that's not I know that Bricks would infer it's about Lego, but we just thought it was a good name. It's not necessarily about Lego, but on there I said something to the effect of like, oh, it'd be funny if I told people to start buying Lepin or something instead of Lego, because I'm just generally upset with the way Lego is running things right now at some points, and so I reflect that in my content because that's what my content is about. It's about Lego and what they do. Dude, I feel like I got a Tfue chat right now. It's kind of lit. That's kind of lit. So like I'm like, all right, that's cool. So like, that joke really did miss the mark. If it was a joke, I mean, I can't imagine I would ever find myself actually legitimately recommending Lepin. One, for the fact that I'm a real Lego purist. Two, for the fact that it's IP infringing garbage that literally steals from a company that I like and from a brand that I like in Star Wars or whatever. So like there's that. I'm at a kind of loss for like other reasons. Like there really wasn't anything else brought up that was that important in that vein. But I the other thing I think that probably also didn't help is like I've been very vocal about the idea that I don't necessarily want to be in the Lego Ambassador Network anymore. Like this is not like a thing that came out of left field and I find myself like, oh my god, what am I gonna do now? I had I appreciate the donations from I'll read them later in the stream, from Gina, Banana Hut, Boomer Productions, Doc Sampson, and the Thingcraft. Appreciate that, guys. I'll get to you guys later if you had questions in there, but I want to like stay on my story here. So like I find myself like, okay, so Lego Ambassador Network, like for some people's like the god tier like of being a Lego creator. I don't necessarily think that. And you can't fire me, I quit. Yeah, not necessarily, I didn't quit, but I wouldn't have been opposed to 6 more months of getting stuff early for whatever. So I just don't think it's a big deal. I don't think not being in the Lego Ambassador Network is necessarily a big deal. I think maybe for some people it is, and some people would like to make you think it is for me. But I genuinely just don't think that like it's like the end of the world or anything in that vein that a lot of people would like to have you think, right? Like it's just not that important to me in what I do, because I do more than just like news and reviews of sets. I'm still going to review new Lego Star Wars sets when they come out. I'm still going to cover the latest news on everything that I like to cover, just like I've done before. I just won't have the support of the Lego group proper, and I just don't see it as like the end of the world. It's going to be fine. I also believe there are a multitude of ways I have theorized and am now going to put into practice of like how to get Lego sets early from other sources, and it just shouldn't be a big deal. Like a lot of people like the sentiment I get a lot from like when I'll do like a review of something from the LAN or whatever, and I actually quite like this now because it gives me a little bit less stress about it, is that I'll do a review on something. Let's get an example here. Oh shoot, I don't have it. Let's say that the AAT. The AAT is a set that I love to pick on, the summer 2020 AAT. It's just not that good, and so in my review, even though Lego sent it to me for free, my review, as a review should, reflects that opinion that it's just not that good. And so, you know, then you get the comments that are like, oh, but Lego sent this for free. Why? You can't complain about it. Now I can complain about whatever the hell I want, and I can feel, and I can just tell these people to STFU and just go on with my day because they're wrong. Hey, my hair looks great. Thank you, Young Target. I appreciate that. Hair game on fleek. Will I still get pre-releases, or do you mean press releases? I mean, not from LAN. I mean, I'm sure I'll be fine. I genuinely am not too worried about all of that. So like, you know, getting kicked, I just don't think is the end of the world at all. Like, it's gonna be okay. So the other thing is like what to do going forward, what changes all of this. Like what is gonna happen with my channel now? Some people I was reading the chat earlier and it was still pretty insane, but they were like you know, shoot. What was I gonna say? They were like, sorry, hold on, I'm a little distracted. Where did I just lost my train of thought. Of course. Hold on, give me just a second. What changes going forward? I'm lost. Where was I? Chat, does anybody know where I was? I don't remember where I was. Lego Brickbuster? No. So you know, I feel a little bit more free now. I think that's an important thing for me too, mentally. Just like as a person, like I know a lot of people like to, you know, you look at someone on the internet and it's like, it's not like I'm a person just like you or anyone else. Like I have feelings, whatever. But like, I didn't particularly I should have said this at the very front, but like, don't go on LAN and like give them crap for this. Like it's just not a big deal. Timmy from Republic Brick says plug the Bible. So there you go, Timmy. Apparently the Bible needs some plugging. I'm not religious personally, but apparently it needs to be plugged. Anyway, shoot, what was the point there? What changes is you now have to buy all your Lego sets. Well, that's not a big deal for me, Dan. I mean, for me, it was never about free Lego sets, right? I didn't care that it was free because I'm really fortunate, like, as you, like, with all the people that watch my channel, I'm not, like, hurting for money. I'm not rich. I'm not, like, I don't have a yacht. I'm not swimming in money. I couldn't stop working today and be set for the rest of my life. But, like, I don't have to worry about buying a $50 Lego set or anything like that. Like, it's not a big deal to me, luckily. And, like, it's not about that. It's about getting them early for me. And, like, that's what's most beneficial to someone like me at this point. And, like, it's just, like, you know, that's taken away. And that's what some people think is a big deal. It's just not. Like, that's why I don't think not being, and there's other ways to receive things, so to speak. Like, it's just not the end of the world there. So the only like feasible changes I see happening to my channel now are like that, you know, news might be a few hours late. I don't know. It just depends on if I can get news from another source, because like, as you may know, I know a lot of people, and like I could just I know a lot of people, and I think it's going to be fine. And if you guys have questions, I'm more than willing to answer questions you guys may have, because I feel like I've forgotten half the things I want to say because I'm just so overwhelmed by everyone here. So yeah, I'm kind of out of my element here with 5,000 people watching, so don't know what to say about that. All right. The leaks thing is another issue. So a lot of people theorize that like, oh, Ryan left LAN. I didn't leave LAN. I mean, I got removed, kicked out, however you want to put it. Ryan straight up swimming in money and own a yacht. I mean, that'd be nice. Hey, man, if you want to. Yeah. So, like, also, by the way, for people trying to join LAN, there is now one open spot. Go by. Go by. Why am I here just to suffer? I'm not suffering. I'm having a good time. This is fun. The slow mode isn't working. It can't hold back, everyone. Will I not hang out with Just Too Good now? No, my friends are still my friends. My friends are still my friends, man. That doesn't change. This arbitrary company group, it doesn't matter in that way. So yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that. Why did I get kicked? I would recommend rewinding back, but it's a multitude of reasons, from like, and another, you know what, actually another thing they told me was like, to a degree, you may be too big for the Lego Ambassador Network. And I don't think I necessarily disagree with that. Like what I do on my channel is like it really supersedes a lot of, like, the LAN is kind of like, for a long time, what the Lego Ambassador Network was and what it supported and what it still really does support to a lot of degree is like a lot smaller things, or a lot of smaller things. It doesn't really do like the big stuff super well, where like it's in this like hyper competitive world of like of just everything in the Lego space mattering. Like it's good at like in the LAN itself was created for two separate groups originally, and that's why another reason I think it's not necessarily great for someone like me is it combines two groups of people that aren't the same, and it's still run by a, congrats to Mace Window for getting a girlfriend. The two groups of people being Lego user groups, which are people that are generally not like internet savvy, people that don't that aren't like probably aren't watching this video, probably aren't part of like what I am, and I'm just a different type of person than those people. And then you have like the blogs and the YouTube people, content creators who are there separately but still one in the same, all in the same kind of groups and rooms, whatever, on the website. And it's just a bit weird in that way, and I don't think that's great. Dan from Between the Bricks says, do you actually regret any of the things you did that led to you being removed? Yeah, I mean, you always probably get, I mean, you can say no regrets, but there's probably a couple things I would always wish I could take back. It is what it is. But I mean, yeah, like obviously some stuff sucks, but like I think for the most part it's like I just have to move on, because how did my family react? I haven't informed them. No, I don't know. My mom don't even know what the LAN is, bro. The only thing that'll be different is less Lego marked packages will be showing up at the door. So yeah, not a big deal. So like, I can get my brother in and see what he thinks. Let me see if my brother's here. Hold on.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
All right, he'll be in a few minutes supposedly. So yeah, yes, I'm actually kicked from LAN. Whoever just said that in chat. It's over. My parents will disown me now. Yeah, right. It's over. Getting kicked out. Nah, I mean, I'm hopefully gonna buy a house really, really soon. That is something that is going to happen. Like it's I'm talking to like the loan guy, like figuring out what I can get approved for, type of thing. So that's happening, but that's a whole different thing. So what am I gonna do going forward? Well, I mean, basically I've had my foot out the door on Lego for like 2 or 3 months now. I mean, you can really see, do I wear shoes in my house? I do. Is that not weird? It's weird, right? But I just don't like take my shoes off. Anyway, I have found myself not loving Lego as much as I did prior, and like there's like a lot of reasons for this. And I've seen this shared idea with some people, like in my chats and community and comments, and certainly you don't have to reflect this, and you can be more into Lego now than ever. Like there's nothing wrong with that. I still love Lego, whatever, but like I find myself wanting to do other things, and wanting to do like I started a channel called MandR Collects, where I do videos on stuff like Black Series right now is kind of like the main thing on there, but like stuff like this that Mike sent me is going to definitely be like on the channel eventually, like unboxing impressions of like this type of stuff for probably almost all Star Wars, just collectibles in general on that channel there. I'm like, I want to do stuff like that. And then like another thing I really find myself wanting to do is like Minecraft content and Call of Duty content, like stuff like that. I'm just like, I want to grow in a space that's bigger than the Lego space, because the Lego space is only so big, and I always want to do Lego and Lego stuff, and I always want to like have this channel and make videos about Lego Star Wars. but I don't necessarily find myself anymore wanting that to be the number one top breadwinner money, however you want to look at it, as like my main thing for like the rest of eternity, for whatever, however many years I would have done it. Otherwise, I find myself wanting to branch out into different things, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because like it gives me like, yeah, Minecraft I'll probably do on my M&R Games channel, just if you're curious. And I should do a video talking about what I want to do with that separately on that channel, because I won't get into it here. Let me read a couple donations first here, see if we have any good questions out of these guys. So Gina said, you got the Axe Bro too. This is the way, from Gina Carano. Banana Hut said, I'm sorry for you and ignorance, ignore all the hate. Your fans are here for you. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Obviously, a lot of people here, very supportive, very, very supportive folks. No OnlyFans. OnlyFans is not where I'm branching out to. I'm sorry, guys. That's just not happening. No OnlyFans. You know, I don't. What do you want? What do you want out of me? Like, nothing. Boomer Productions donated 5 Canadian, says not relevant to the stream, but longtime fan. You inspired me to do YouTube. Thanks, man. I'm glad I could inspire you. The ThinkCraft said I support you all the way. Thank you. This one's a funny from Keel Jones, donated $5. Said that moment when the LAN puts you in the friend zone. Oof. Yeah. So like, how much did LAN even pay you? LAN never pay. I have never received a single penny from the Lego group. I guess I don't necessarily ever make that clear, but Lego doesn't. Only AFOLs. Yeah, that's fine. Did you get that URL, Greg? No, I've never gotten a penny from Lego. I mean, technically through like the affiliate program, like where I put an affiliate link and like get 3% of something somebody buys. Outside of that, like they don't be like, hey, here's this set, and you know, with the Five First Battle Pack, here's this set, and here's like $100,000. Like, it's just a ridiculous number, I guess, but like to give you an idea, I suppose, like that doesn't happen, not a thing. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, never got a penny out of anything. That's not what it is, was, or ever will be. Lego unsubbed from Ryan. What do you mean Lego unsubbed from Ryan? Oh no. So if you guys have like actual questions, like please do ask them though. I'm gonna try to skim through as best I can to pick out questions to answer as I go through these donos too, because I want to say thank you to these guys. He lives in a house with a pool. Why are people donating? Well, it's not my house, so that's, you know, yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, so the other thing why I don't think getting removed from LAN, someone who said this, Irish Brick said this, no big deal, you built this channel, and now the comment's gone, without being in LAN, something along that nature, to that thing. Like, I built my channel without being in LAN. It's not like, and there are channels that do receive this benefit from a much earlier spot, me not being one of them, but point being, I didn't need it to grow, and I don't think I need it to survive in a way. Like, it's fine. Like, the benefit that I derived from it was nice. It didn't hurt to just have things show up at my door. But the other, like, you know, I try to have an optimistic outlook on things. And the other thing is, like, you know, you look at it, it's like, well, now I get to hunt stuff down. I do enjoy the hunt of looking for Lego sets. Like, that's just a fun thing to do. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys enjoy doing it. You know, ride to Target, ride to Walmart, try to look for new Lego sets early. Like, that's something I enjoy doing. And second is like, or in that same vein, really, is like shoot, the I think it's good for content on my channel, or on my vlog channel. I think that this gives me more vlog channel content than that was one of my worries actually when I got into LAN, is that, oh no, now I'm not going to be going around looking for Lego sets early like I used to. This is kind of going to dwindle content, you know, but now that's kind of back. It's not a big deal. So there's always going to be give and take no matter where you are in the world there. Like there's always pros and cons to something. So it is what it is. Am I going to continue doing vlogs? Yeah. So as you've noticed, I've been lazy the last couple weeks. I've lost some motivation, but I am an extremely competitive person. Anybody that knows me would know that. I like winning. I like being the best. However, that is, I guess, subjectively seen. But this is motivation for me at the end of the day. Like, this is like, oh, not, I don't know. I'm not going to make that analogy. But it's like, it is something that I can look at and be like, okay, I see. Now I'm gonna be great without it. You know, like I'm gonna continue to make great content, or subjectively great content, but like the best videos I think I've ever made, and people are gonna continue to enjoy them at record numbers and whatnot, and just like I don't know, like I want to see my channel do well, and I want to see people enjoy my videos, and I want to like provide something that people enjoy watching. At the end of the day, that's what's important, right? Like what's really important that I do well is make something that you like watching. That's like for my YouTube channel to be popular, and that's a good piece of advice for anyone wanting to start a YouTube channel, is like your job is to be really entertaining, informative, and I think there's another one, but you want to do like 3 things with a piece of content. You want to entertain, you want to inform, and you want to something. You just, I don't know. You want to make people or make something that people enjoy watching, and that's what I want to do at a better, higher level than ever now. So I do enjoy the motivation aspect of it, because I find myself motivated by things like this. That's just how I am. So I do have a few more donos I want to read. From Hunter Long, donate $5. You think Dex's Diner could be a cool set? Would be a cool set. Absolutely. I would love to see a Legos Dexter's Diner. Tell Corey. Should I call Corey? Let's see. Let's call him up. Let's see. Call Corey.
Calling Corey.
See what he thinks. I'm trying to cry. Hello?
I find your lack of faith.
Are you watching my live stream?
No.
I
Doing homework.
got kicked out of the LAN.
Really?
I don't know what to do now.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's over, Corey. It's over.
Wait, you're messing with me.
I'm not messing with you. It's over. I have to retire now. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh. Well.
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 All right. Well, it was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
See you later, buddy.
Alright, bye.
He just fake fan. He's doing homework. He's being a good kid. Corey. Welp. Oh man. All right. So yeah, like I said, questions from chat. I'm trying to pick out questions. They're just like really hard to pick out when it's going so fast. I'm gonna get through the rest of the donations, so at least. Tommy C. Bricks donated £5 or euros. Thank you, pounds. Thank you, Tommy. Says, hey dude, sucks to hear about LAN. I'm all open to keeping reviews and videos open and honest. I didn't think this would get you down. No, it doesn't have me down at all. Like some people be like, oh, Ryan's gonna be real sad about this. I'm just not. Like I don't find myself like mostly because I kind of wanted to leave anyway, right? I know that's like the thing. You can't fire me. I quit. Like, but I do find myself where I wasn't necessarily wanting, like I didn't find or derive much benefit from it anyway, and wanting to do other things, and yeah, so that's a thing. Noah donated $10. Says good on you for your honesty. I appreciate that, man. Unfortunate the Lego can't handle warranted criticism anymore. I mean, it's not. I think it's less like. I mean, they've told me time and time again that it's not about like saying something negative in a review or something negative about a particular Lego set. Like they want that type of criticism and openness, and I have heard that hopefully some good changes will come about because of my vocality on some issues. I won't say exactly what, because I don't know if I'm at liberty to say, but like things happen apparently when I can do a thing and make people care about it. Like which is good, because some stuff is garbage that happens, but we'll digress from that. But yeah, it's not necessarily about like the set criticism, because that shouldn't matter. And if it did matter, what's up, Corey? The problem would be like, you're watching anyone that got a free Lego set to review. Are they giving you their honest opinion? Because if they don't, their Lego's not going to send them anything else. Like that would be a huge problem. And I don't think that's the case. But you do end up where when you're as open as I am about a lot of things, like you run into issues, and it is what it is. You see it time and time again with a lot of people, and like I've said, I just don't think it's the end of the world. The thing crafts as you are free. Let the rage loose. We will deal with the rest next day's Lego sales drop by 40%. That's a little much, but the other thing I wanted to say why I didn't like being in LAN is that I felt like I was in school, and I was not a bad kid in school. The only time I ever went to the principal's office was in kindergarten, but I did get that feeling of like, you know, if I do a thing, whether it's bad or not, or like, you know, subjectively bad or, you know, whatever, like I can't even give you a good example, like just like petty, like really small time stuff that doesn't matter. And, you know, they want to have a phone call with me now, and it's like, now I feel like I got to go to the dang principal's office, and the principal's going to be like, hey, you know, you did this bad thing. Here's a, you know, I guess it's not 1960 anymore, but you get 3 spanks with the paddle. You know, that kind of stuff. I just didn't like that feeling of, I feel like there's somebody above me controlling me, because as a YouTuber, what you want, or what I think a lot of people at least want in the YouTube space when they create content, what you want out of it is to be your own boss, and to be the very top. I should back up higher. The very top person, the very peak of your essence in that space. Like, nobody other than maybe YouTube, who, if you do something just completely terrible, would come in and be like, hey, see ya. But like, outside of that, you get to be you. You get to do what you want. You don't have to answer to anybody. And for a year and a half, I had to answer to somebody, and I didn't like that. It's not what I like. I do like being in control of myself and basically saying, hi, I'd like to speak to the manager. This is the manager. You know, I really like that aspect of it, and I think a lot of people can appreciate that mindset, I'm sure, of not wanting somebody above you, you know? When you're able to fly, it's tough to go back in a cage. That's a good point, Greg. That's why I don't want to go back to school either. Or like, that's, you know, I don't think I will have to or anything by that stretch, or, you know, that I don't not planning on it, but like, I don't. Yeah, that's a really good analogy or saying. Thank you, Maximus, for the $2. Not going to advertise your stuff for that though. The King of Awesome, thank you for the $2. Lego regret their decision. Well, so the problem is I don't have any real bargaining power here, right? Like, it's not, you know, like Lego doesn't lose anything really by not having me as part of their program. In fact, they probably derive more benefit from me not being in the program than being in the program, which is stupid and backwards, but that's just how it is, as like basically, I don't know, the second biggest Lego creator right now, like by viewership monthly. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. But like you find yourself, I find myself, I don't have leverage, right? So like, I'm gonna buy it anyway. You know, like that, and that was always my thing with like people complaining about me complaining about getting free sets, or like when I would say this was bad even though it was free. It's like, dude, I would have bought it anyway and said the same thing. It doesn't matter, you know. So yeah, like I just couldn't be controlled, whatever. And Lego, I have no bargaining power there. It's not like the NFL or something, or the NBA, where like you're a really good player, and if you're not a player on this team, you're gonna go be a player on another team. And that being said, if any representatives from Mega Bloks wants to sign me to a real big fat contract, call me. I'll sell out for a couple years to Mega Bloks, I guess. But yeah, like, I'm going to make videos and content on it anyway because I'm incentivized to do so, and like, whether or not LAN sends it to me isn't going to matter. So they don't have to. I mean, they didn't have to anyway, but like, they certainly don't have necessarily have a great incentive to do so. Yeah. Nuka-Cola Dog, thank you for the £4. Mr. Dude 79, thank you for the $20. He said, "Here, have a cookie." I want to go to GameStop now and get or not GameStop. What did I say? GameStop. 7-Eleven and get a cookie. Little bins and bricks. I will show you real quick at the end of the stream what I'm working on in the background there. It's pretty cool. You guys are gonna like it. Call like a YouTuber. No, this is the me stream, man. I'm just trying to read chat and see if there's any good questions out of the chat. Who gets more viewers than you? Jang Bricks, but yeah, that's Jang Bricks. So, my best memory of LAN? That's a good question, actually. Get some positive spin on it. Am I the first person to get kicked from LAN? No, and I certainly won't be the last. But I did think I made a funny... If you go on my Twitter, MNR Tweets, I made a pretty funny tweet about it, so you should check that out. Gotta plug my Twitter without showing you. Won't be the last, not the first. People get kicked for all sorts of different reasons. Some people leave on their own accord for various reasons, and there's different reasons to be part of LAN or whatever, so it's just not a thing. Can I leak now? Not necessarily. Ryan's girlfriend gonna dump him? Well, joke's on you, I don't have one, so got him. When am I gonna start a blog to reapply to LAN? You joke, Sans, but that's not out of the question. There are Hans Svensson, new LAN member. That type of thing. Anyway. I'm just trying to read. I'm just reading chat, and I'm not seeing anything like particularly pertinent other than like the same questions that I've kind of already answered. Dude, what if Just Too Good gets kicked from LAN? I'm sure he'll be fine, just like I will. And I don't think he's going to be kicked from LAN. I shouldn't have even read that, honestly. Am I going to reapply? It would be kind of funny, but no. Not going to waste my time. I don't have time for that. I want to move on to bigger and better things in my life, honestly. Like, I want to make I said this earlier for people that weren't here, maybe. I want to make a Minecraft channel. I want to do that really, really well. And I want, like I look at what Dream did with his Minecraft channel, and I don't think Dream is necessarily 100% what I'm trying to go off of, but like basically you can come in with a channel from nothing and I'm not coming from nothing necessarily, but like generally nothing, and grow that Minecraft channel exponentially in I'm talking about in months, in an incredibly short period of time. And so that's where I find myself, like, what's going on over there? Grass is really green over there. So like, that type of thing. SpongeBob for that guy. So yeah, a few more donations. Richard, thank you for the $5. Says power, unlimited power. The gloves are officially off. Watch out, Lego. Yeah, it's not, no hard feelings. I don't know. It's just, like I said, it's not a huge end of the world deal to me. It's not that bad. It's just not. Maximus, thank you again for the $2. Cut the Craggle, thank you for the $2. Just applied for LAN and put you as my reference. There you go. Good move right there. Yeah, I don't have any intention of rejoining or reapplying. It's just not. I think in 6 to 12 months anyway, I'll be beyond that elsewhere, and I won't. I already don't think I need it, but I definitely won't need it. So, yeah. Where's my brother? Good question. Let's go see if I can get him again. Come here for just a second. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. He's busy eating. He can't be bothered. So, there you go. There's your... I'm sorry I couldn't get it done. Florida man gets kicked from LAN. Yeah, someone post that on my subreddit, please. That'd actually be pretty funny. See if you can do like a jail picture. You know what I'm talking about. What is my opinion on Kobe? Decent military stuff, yeah. I kind of like it. After how many subs do they make you a LAN ambassador? Like 150,000. And that was one of my problems too, is like I always looked at it as like a size thing, so to speak, and it's not that to them, but it is that to me, and it's hard for me to look past that, so I got denied at like 80,000 subs, so like it doesn't matter how big your channel is, which is, Corey, call Matt and tell him to come in. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't know, man. Let me read the donations. Turtle Gaming, thank you for the $20 to show us your eggplant. I'm sure you won't charge back that one. Patrick Curtis donated $2. Says, is content going to change? Generally, no. The idea for me, and I said this when I got into LAN, is that I wouldn't change anything. And I think the same holds true here for me, is that I don't plan to really change anything on the other end of the spectrum here. Like, it's... I genuinely think I know how to get Lego sets early again, just fine. And even if not, like I get it when I get it, like from the store, and I can make vlog content about it and do all that jazz and have fun with that. Still trying to chase stuff down. Like that's just not, I'm still gonna make the same videos I was making anyway. I don't think any content is necessarily going to change. The only thing that's going to change really is my motivation right now is like here, and it hasn't been here in a long time. It's been here. So too many people. We need a new plague. This is good office quote. Yeah, Greg isn't wrong. Greg isn't wrong, but we're trying to keep it civil as best I can, being me. The Thingcraft, thank you for the £3 again. Thank you, Yuval, for the 2. Thank you for the kind words, man. Bear Boy donated $5. Said, I swear Lego Star Wars is going to dumb down soon, like how Lego Batman and Marvel did it. Sadly, it seems like they just don't care about it anymore. I mean that's definitely subjective, and we'll see what the summer wave holds for that, because your opinion may change. But Lego Star Wars ebbs and flows. It's a roller coaster, up and down. You never know what you're gonna get. So that's the problem. Or a problem. I'll talk again why I was kicked here in a minute, because I see a lot of people still asking that. James, thank you for the $1 or pound. Dr. Family, thank you for the $5. Says, have you kept up with High Republic? Would you consider CMF after you finish the films and TV shows? Anything for a film and TV show, we're gonna do a CMF on, but that's a thing. Thank you, Ethan, for the £10 or Euro pounds. Yeah, so it's a sad day when you were no longer a Lego Ambassador. I know, right? It is what it is. But I mean, to me, it was never like this. Like, it was great to be in there, whatever. But I found myself more frustrated than excited about it every day. So now I don't have to care about it, which is nice. Like, it is a bit of a weight lifted off my shoulders, like I said earlier. Not having someone to check me or whatever you want to say is nice. I didn't like that. Didn't like having a boss. They weren't my boss. They didn't control my content in any real way. But it still felt like that. It still had to be like, oh yeah, they're gonna be upset if you do this, and then you have people asking you if they're gonna be upset if you do this and that. I don't know. Help, thank you for the £2. Says I deserve this. Thank you, sir. Turtle Gaming, thank you for the $20. You're definitely not gonna charge that back again. Says show us your eggplant. William for the £5 says, will you be able to get sets early and review them somehow? So yeah, like I said earlier, sorry, I'm just kind of getting through these, so it's probably people this guy asked like 20 minutes ago, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, that's the idea. Just like I did before, it's going to be perfectly fine. I know I have some workarounds, so to speak. Yeah, there's I wouldn't say I was being censored, CC, but the issue with anything like that is you do find yourself, if you're not me, I guess, because I clearly wasn't, having to be more careful with what you say. That type of thing. Sega, thank you for the $2. Got the eyes. Avaki, thank you for the $2. Says, if Lego won't sugar daddy you anymore, I will. Wow, that's quite an offer. Very generous. Oh yeah, Avaki. No need. London Bridge Briggs, thank you for the £5. Says, you're open, honest, and authentic, and now liberated, mate. Enjoy your new freedom, Ryan. And that's how I appreciate it. That's how I think of it. I mean, I've always tried to be honest as I can be, whether you find my opinions particularly appealing or to your liking is obviously going to vary based on who you are. But what I do on my channel and in general is try to be open and honest about what I think about whatever it is. And may that be the downfall of my LAN membership as it be. That's how it is. So, there's that. I am going to be COD streaming after this. Yeah, there's a Twitch link in the description for those interested. I just want to thank the rest of the people that donated and answer their questions before I wrap. And then I want to say why I was kicked again, because people keep asking, and instead of just telling them to go back. Plus, I think I can say it in a more concise manner, hopefully. Hunter Long says, the $5, thank you, Hunter, says, do you think there will be another 2013 caliber year for LEGO Star Wars? No. Yeah, probably not. 2020 was almost that good, but it wasn't. They missed the mark on a few things, unfortunately. I don't know what you mean, Craggle. I don't know what you mean by that, the M&R Ryan thing. It's just kind of whatever I feel like putting there. Sega, thank you for the $2 with the eyes. Maximus, thank you for the $2. 327 Brick stands with you and with great deals. My God. The ThinkCraft, thank you for the £3. Says Revolution, we will follow you. Game of Thrones quote. Okay, I've never watched Game of Thrones. I don't get it. Argoner, thank you for the $2. Help, thank you for the $2. Jaden, thank you for the $2. Says, can there be a hidden Star Wars set for the year? Yeah, there can always be stuff that's hidden. The point, though, being that it's hidden and I don't know. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that. Kyle Bagg says, you think saying slurs has anything to do with it? Nope. Heather Hanks, thank you for the $2. Or $5, sorry, £5. Says, you're able to stay competitive with YouTubers whose hands were not being tied by Lego, so you could still do rumors and leaks. Not necessarily. That is a whole problem in and of itself, because what Lego wants to do now, this 100% is going to have to be covered in its own separate video. I'm only going to touch the surface here. And I'm kind of waiting for them to give an official word on that, because they still told me they would, because that is very important to everybody who makes any bit of Lego content. But they want to go in and copyright strike, even if it's a video like I did. Like last year I did a rumor on an UCS Imperial shuttle, right? That never came to be. It was a rumor. Oh my God, Ryan got it wrong. He's lying. It was a rumor and it was wrong. What are you going to do? They want to copyright strike videos like that. Insanity. Chat, tell me that's not insane. So that is a problem that needs to be solved, because you can't just copyright strike videos like that. That's not how it works. That's just not how the YouTube copyright system works, or copyright in general. It's a rumor, bro. So there's that, which is a whole problem. But yeah, are we gonna see more vlogs soon? Yeah, man. I've been lazy and haven't been editing them together or really filming enough, because I've been down about a lot of stuff. But today's a new day and I have that high motivation now. So vlog will be out Wednesday for those that care. So yeah, let me wrap this and get the reasoning again for you, and then we'll go to Twitch for people that care to watch Call of Duty and listen to me scream at the things. How do you slide into LAN's DMs? I mean, I don't want you to go vouch for me or anything, but they do have what I was told is I am the only YouTuber or person in LAN that receives any complaints, so I'm sure people are telling other people to do this about me. But if you have anything about LAN specific that you have questions or complaints about, there is a contact us thing at the bottom of the, if you just go to Lego Ambassador or lan.lego.com, there's just a thing that says contact us. So don't go there and tell them to put me back in LAN. I don't want to be put back in LAN. It doesn't matter. That's not what I care for. But if you actually do have a genuine inquiry, that is where you would find something like that. LRB Studios, thank you for the $1. Jam Lady 21, thank you for the £2. Says, become a Lepin channel. No, but I did. Will I be more critical of Lego sets than you already were now? Says Duke in the chat, or Dookie. No, my opinion on something isn't tied to whether or not I'm in LAN or not, especially a physical Lego set. My opinion of the physical Lego set, whether or not I got it for free, whether or not and I guess I never have, but whether or not I'm paid $1,000 to talk about it, or whether or not I go drive 1,000 miles to buy it, is going to be the same. I genuinely don't think that plays a factor into what I think about something that's a Lego set. I think about it, is the AAT good? No, I'm going to tell you it's not good. Is Final First Battle Pack good? Mostly yes, but debatable. We're going to make a video on that soon. Imagine actually being able to copyright strike someone for talking about a rumor. How's that even possible? It's a good question, Greg. I don't know, but this is why I want to get out of Lego and be done with, not necessarily out, but away from it. I'm distancing myself. I think the company is going in some directions that are incredibly insane sometimes. So they are really big brother in it out there. Randomly British, thank you for the £5. Says, ask Lepin if they'll give you free sets, JK. Yeah, so the Lepin thing. I bought a fake Razor Crest to do a comparison with the Lego one. In my opinion on that will not change because of this. I still think the Lepin one's going to be shit. The quality of the bricks is not good. It's IP infringing. They stole it from Lego. That's bad. But I'm still going to make content about that kind of stuff, or more so. And I bought that a month ago. I'm waiting for it to show up, or maybe a few weeks ago. But that's still a thing that's happening. Or it was happening. The ThinkCraft, thank you for the £2. The creaky CGI Dooku is with you. Oh yeah. Shy Time, thank you so much for the $5, man. Says, F-Home, welcome to Kells Angels, as the great Kevin Hinkle once said. I wonder what Kevin thinks of all this. He is a man I would love to hear his opinion, although I know he has walked the walk, so to speak, at this point. So, yeah. KJ, last one, thank you for the $5. Says, you got us a Final First Battle Pack. You can retire happily now. Not quite. I don't have, like, retire happily kind of money, but I certainly will still be making LEGO content 5 times a week like I'm supposed to be, or want to be, personally holding myself to do. I mean, technically, I don't have to do anything. But, I will be still making LEGO content just like before, still making videos, still enjoying it as much as I can, and trying to work on other ventures that I want to build. And that is where I find myself. Like I just linked in chat my Twitch stream, which I'm going to be streaming on Twitch after I play Warzone. So if you're younger, I wouldn't recommend showing up, but for those that are like into Warzone, I stream Warzone a lot of the time. And so, like, that type of thing I want to try to grow. And, like, there's Minecraft, and my M&R Collects channel, I think, is a great example that gives me confidence in being able to do other things at a really good level and, like, have people enjoy the videos. Because if you go look at the M&R Collects, like, comments, like, it's been overly positive. A lot of people have really enjoyed the videos I put out, and I've already got another video done for this week. And it's just I'm doing fun, fresh things for myself, and, like, not letting myself get caught up in some of that stuff. So that is that. Galactic Marines Battle Pack, hopefully. I hope so. Republic Attack. I hope so, man. That would be dope. Any final questions from the absolute insane chat? I do want to thank you guys for being, like, overly supportive in the chat and not being insane. I didn't have to put it in members only mode or anything, thankfully, so we avoided that. But yeah, I really appreciate all you guys being really supportive of me here today. Kevin Hinkle Bricks and Bits episode was great. Yeah, he's an awesome dude. Oh yeah, so what happened? So final say, I guess. Oh, and the Venator. Let's do the Venator and I'll talk about it too. So I got from Republic Bricks to review his UCS Venator. So this is like, I'm still working on the build, but this is like the main base of it right now. And then this is going to go on here like this, so you can see it starts to come together like that. Pretty sick. And then I have some of the panels together like this. So like these are the bottom panels to give you some better understanding of size there. Pretty sick. I'm working on it. I'm hoping to have the video out Friday on that thing, the UCS Venator review from Republic Bricks. He sent it for me for free, full disclosure, to review. But yeah, Hot Rod coming to the channel. Talk about Rod. He's going to be on the vlog this week. It was really awesome to hang out with him. Had an awesome time. Him and his girlfriend over at Disney Springs. Great fun time hanging out and chatting and buying stuff at the LEGO store and whatnot. But yeah, so like in conclusion, for why I got kicked from LAN, there's a multitude of reasons. It is not just one reason. There's been no one big thing that happened. Generally though, they feel in a way, hey, it's Dark Side. What's up, dude? It's been a while. I know. Stick it to him. But like generally, like, what does Justin think of this? That's a question for Justin. I don't know. He probably would rather not talk about it. It doesn't really pertain to him. It's not a big deal. But anyway, multitude of reasons ranging from probably on some degree my leak from a month ago, which I'm kind of surprised wasn't just like a stop right there and you're out type of thing. I genuinely think I messed up pretty bad there. Like, there's no beating around the bush. And I don't know, there's a bunch of new rules about it, but they didn't even like talk to me about it. They didn't care. I was like, why do you not care about this? I kind of messed up kind of bad. And like, they just didn't bother. They were more worried about, about like what I would say about other YouTubers than like that type of stuff. So just to give you an idea of like their mindset, at least from my perspective. But yeah, thank you, Christian, for the $3. Says, do you think we'll get a Venator? Not anytime soon, or at least not this year. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, I would love one, obviously, but low chances. And then Nathan donated $7 Australian. He says, sorry, I only just joined. I hope everything's not too crazy. Love the channel, man. Thank you, Nathan. No, it's not too crazy. It's all good, man. All good. Gonna be fine. But yeah, multitude of reasons. Not, a bunch of small things added up, and at some point it just comes to a head, and it's like whatever. We can't really handle this anymore, and outgrew it. Whatever, however you want to look at it. I kind of wish there was just one big thing. I feel like that's be better title or thumbnail or whatever. But how did I find out about being kicked from the LAN? I went on a phone call today with like the two like people, and we talked about it for like an hour, and that was that. So really respectable conversation. I mean, it's nothing like don't extrapolate like it was anything insane. Like there's no yelling, no shouting. It's not a big deal. No one died. It's fine. So yeah. What do you say? What can I say? Better off. You owe nobody anything like this. You create what you want and when you want. Freedom in that. I agree. There's pros and cons to everything. So that's where I find myself. But yeah. So why no vlogs? I'm working on vlog. Vlog will be out this Wednesday. Vlog this Wednesday. I promise. I'm already editing it. It's on. Look, I'll give you a little preview right now. Just a 2-second little shot here. What do I have? Here we go. Here's your like 2-second preview of vlog time at the Lego store there with Rod, and that's his girlfriend Logan, because I know probably most of you don't know them super well. Mr. Gold gave you the boot. That's funny. No, yeah, Dan, that's fine. Yeah, that's actually a really good summation of it, because I didn't represent the brand well. That's exactly. I guess that's what I was kind of getting at without. I just didn't have the. I didn't have the words for it, but with yeah, like that. No, that's. That is probably the best summation of it that you can say, is that our brand values don't align. So, and that's going to be a problem for them going forward too. I promise you, I will not be the only person to. Maybe I will. Who the hell knows? But to think a little outside the box in some ways. Minecraft, thank you for the $1. So yeah, there's now one open LAN spot. Anybody is welcome to try and get it. You can go apply now. Apparently, I'm kidding. I don't. That's not how it works. But no harm in applying. You get some free stuff, I guess, if that's what you're into. Nah, Mr. Snowbeanie. Maybe in the future. Hopefully he'll be interested in whatever. But yeah, we'll work that out when the time comes. Did the Lego Strip Club get you kicked from LAN? I hope not. I don't think so. They never mentioned that to me. It'd be kind of ridiculous if I couldn't just make a video about something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't believe so. They didn't mention it to me. CNR, thank you for the $2. Don't know who that is, and I'm not interested in whatever debate. I have no debate. There is no debate. Do a Brickmania review. All right, Brickmania should send me a set, maybe. I don't know. Is this a leaks channel now? No. Channel will change. All right, that's gonna be it, guys. I'm gonna dip out. They want robots. Yeah, well, not necessarily, but that's in that vein. It is hard to be 100% authentic. Being in the program for some amount of time, I felt like I did as good a job as you can do with that. But yeah, it is tough to go out there and say what you want and have the big, especially with the way a lot with knowing how some people look at it that are in the program, of that it's like the top thing you can do on YouTube in the Lego space. They would probably be deathly scared to be removed, so they would watch what they do, unlike me. So yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in here this evening. I am gonna go hop over to Twitch like I do most nights and play Warzone. If you're interested in watching that, great. If not, great too. Enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever you're doing. And yeah, Stefan Giles, thank you for the. I think I said it right. Thank you for the membership, man. But yeah. That's it. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. I only wanted to go for an hour, and it has been exactly 1 hour. So that is that. I'll have Ask Him an R out tomorrow. My tweet was meh. What are you talking about? That was a great tweet. That was like my best tweet ever. That was like top 10. You're not gonna find a better Lego Twitter account than mine. Sheesh. But yeah. Oh yeah. They also had problems with my tweets. That's a good one. Yeah. Now I can call Lego stupid again. Finally. I can do it. They literally told me to stop calling Lego stupid. I forgot about that. Well, I'll leave you with this. No, I shouldn't do it. All right, bye everyone. I'll be live on Twitch. I'll give you one more link if you care. If you don't care, that's fine. You don't have to care about anything else I do. If you enjoy the Lego videos and that's it, that's fine. Or if you're just here for the drama, whatever. Yeah. Hey, thank you C4 for the $2 before I dip out here. All right, that's it. I'll be Ask Him an R tomorrow. Wednesday, Imperial Shuttle comparison. Friday or Saturday, definitely the Venator review. I just have to finish building it, which is going to take a few days, and I'm not sure what else I'm going to be working on. So that is it. Bye, everybody. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the viewer record. That's nuts. Absolute nuts.